Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Beardkopia. We're picking up pretty much exactly where we left off last time. So if you enjoyed that, welcome back. We're talking about the humans and how sorry a state this place has become and how we're going to change it. We might find something useful. Get your camera. A great photo op is happening nearby. Okay, first time using the camera. So get our camera out. Oh, cool. So it'll prompt you with stuff like this, with like a little photo op, and the little yellow bar, well, box shows you the photo op. So we'll take a picture of Squirtle sleeping. It's got Charmander in the background. And these, you've got the fire spin photo. Nice. And these photos will appear in the main menu when you load up the game, if you quit right out of it. So that's handy. What are we supposed to be doing anyway? Follow the professor. There is the professor. Can we get around here? Take pictures to be sure to snap photos of special moments. That's fine. We don't need that for now. So we're going to go around here. And we find the professor next to an old Pokemon Center. Which has seen better days. Let's be real. I don't even know where to begin. Here's something I recognise. It's called PC. I haven't the foggiest idea how to use it, but it always seemed awfully handy. I wonder how this is used. Beep, beep, beep. Rebooting Pokemon Center Management System. Please use the PC. Okay. Talking, did I make it angry? Yes. It has become self-aware like Skynet, and it doesn't like you, Professor. So, scanning surroundings. Scan complete. Displaying results. Environment level. Terrible. This environment is not suitable for Pokemon to live in. Oh dear, I did make it angry, did I? Yes, it's all your fault, Professor. Booting up PokeLife, the environmental improvement app. It's an app committed to creating a comfortable environment for Pokemon and humans. So this is sort of like your sort of little main menu sort of thing that if you go to the Pokemon Center, which helps you early on. So you've got challenges, which are all pretty basic. You get more as the days go along, and obviously unlock more stuff. You get more challenges and they sort of grow. So it goes from like find new Pokemon 1, then it will go to 2, 3 as you catch more and do more. And you earn these coins which you can use in the shop, which you can buy stuff for your town or for your Pokemon. So nice and easy. As it finally calmed down, didn't understand a whit of what that PC was saying, but I hope it will be useful to you. Complete challenges as you go about your day to earn life coins. So I don't think there's mystery gifts, but we haven't unlocked those others yet, but they will come in handy. Let's go around and do a few bits. So getting some extra. So you can suck things up, or you can pick them up individually. Obviously, if you're like smashing things, which we will get to when we learn the ability. It's easier to pick up more stuff rather than just individually. Got a set of pinwheels. Nice. And obviously this is where you can pick up stuff during your adventures. You found a trace of a Pokemon, and this is how you find your Pokemon. You go up to the little shiny things. Sparkles a trace of a Pokemon. When you touch it, a hint about a Pokemon's habitat will be recorded in your Pokedex. So this one is an exercise resting spot. Bench and a punching bag, and that will get you a Hitmonchan. Obviously most of us will know the majority of the Pokemons in the shadows, but for those who don't, I'll hopefully help you out with those. But again, we're a little bit far ahead of ourselves, so let's do some cleaning up and find some more Pokemon, because we need to get a few Pokemon to get us some more abilities. So this is a boulder-shaped tall grass. So you got the boulder with four tall grass around it. That'll get you timber. which is good for building stuff. So you need timber. Having that fairly early on would be helpful. Obviously, you can find these Pokeballs. They can be toy blocks. They can be handy items or new recipes. So again, exploring is worth doing. And we also have these diaries or other little like written memos which give you a sort of a backstory as to what it sort of connects with the Pokemon lore. So that's quite a nice way to sort of learn more about Pokemon, but then also like what sort of happened in the past which led to this story. My grandchild plays with Tangela a lot these days. They both seem to be having so much fun. Just watching them warms my heart. Tangela shows interest in any and all human activities. When I'm working on the computer, he stares intently at my screen with curious expression. Trainers who come to visit me also play with Tangela. Tangela seems intrigued by the items they use. He looks enthralled by things like Pokedexes and Pokeballs. Are all Tangela brimming with curiosity, or is this little one just special? Pokemon are really fascinating. There's always more to learn about them. Yes, there is indeed. And we've got a handy punching bag kit there, which we will take. We'll grab that. Now we are going to go up here because there's some trees up here. And I want to get these wood. Repeat a challenge. Repeat a challenge to the Pokemon Center. Words. Don't worry, we'll get some more. We'll get it some water. So we completed a challenge. I can't remember what the challenge was. Water trees. So we did 5 of 5. We get 50 coins for that. Doesn't seem like a lot, but they do stack up pretty quickly. And then this is the shop. Again, pretty basic at the moment. And as we go on, there'll be more stuff. So you can get like decoration. You can get toys. You can get blueprints, furniture, all sorts. We'll go into a bit more. We've unlocked a bit more. So let's go do a little bit more tidying. Have we got another Pokemon already? We have. Who's in there? I think I know who it is. Again, it's sort of a set order as you go along because of their abilities. So if you haven't guessed it, Cypher will help you cut things. Swoosh. What number was that? Oh, well, whatever. Time for a little break. So they're all handy little moves. Obviously, it's all sort of set out to start with, but other Pokemon will do similar things. So, great timing. I'm looking for some sturdy sticks. Any chance you got 2 of them for them? Really to help me out. I was fast asleep for so long, my moves really lost its edge. I think cutting a couple of sturdy sticks might help me sharpen, you know. Bring me some sturdy sticks and I'll show you my super sweet move. Bet you can earn it for yourself. No way, you already got some. Sturdy sticks? Score. This is what I like. It's a good sort of little feature, I guess you could say, is if you've already done something, it will automatically sort of connect. So like we've already gone and cleared up some sticks and got them, instead of having to go out and get them and talk, you know, repeating the same conversation, it just sort of flows nice and easy. So it's just like, here you go. Let's you know, get this thing on the road. Thanks, pal. Alright, time to cut loose. Watch closely. So he'll take sticks and logs and turn it into lumber, which we need for various projects. And now we can use cut. Wickedy. Bosh. Done. Professional. Nice job. You can use that move to chop stuff that's in your way and clear a path. Not even logs stand a chance. So, before we do that, let's get some food. Different foods have different energies. Carrots are good because they fully restore your health. So, if you can get those, we'll have a couple of those on you at all times. Always good to have. Right, let's get this sorted a little bit. Nice. Carrot. And then let's get this sorted. So our little area's like taking shape right now. It's not like, you know, amazing, but it's as much as you want to put into it, really. Like I said, you can keep it quite basic. There's, like I said, there's a lot of different options when it comes to decoration. There's roofing, there's window frames, curtains, different furniture you can put into your house, and there's just so much out there that you can do. So I like keeping things simple for the most part, but we will try and maybe do something a bit more extravagant. Like I said, we'll try and plan things out, some of which we'll do like maybe like a special episode on, and just focus on a certain area or bit to development as we go through. Some of it I'll do offline just to like maybe tidy up and do a little bit more of the sort of boring stuff, so that way we're not kind of just, you know, watching again the boring stuff, really. So we don't get bogged down with that, and we sort of stick to the interesting stuff like missions and whatnot. But while we're learning, while we're going through this and going on this journey together, which is definitely not a pun made for the Pokemon TCG set, but yeah, we'll do bits like stuff like this where we can fix roads and landscape. I'll do a little bit offline, make it a little bit more pretty and easy to do, but obviously I'll show you my progress as we go. So, and as I said earlier as well, in either this episode or last episode, I can't remember, it's all going to be a massive blur. It always pays to explore. It definitely helps you out. I can't remember who gives us Rock Smash, but we'll do that. What were we doing? I was on a little bit of a tangent there. So, time to get chatty. Clear challenges. Okay, cool. Right, let's talk to Cypher. This'll help. So he should have our lumber. Oh. There we go. Sure. Simples. Done. Bam! So, like, if you give him like a task to do, in this sense, and it might take some time, and same with like building houses and obviously growing crops as well. So, and I think it works in real time as well. So some things can take a while. So be mindful of that. So our challenges, we have got our Pokédex, we have got that. Since you've got Go-Getter, here's a special request. Please raise the comfort level of a Pokemon living here. Improve a Pokemon's comfort level by adjusting the environment so they feel happy and comfortable. Different Pokemon prefer different environments. Try out various things to help. If you successfully improve one Pokemon's comfort level, you'll unlock new challenges. So with that, please do your best to complete the comfort level challenge. You're using the PC. I knew I would leave that to you. It's safe to assume you agreed that this area still isn't exactly pleasant to live. If you could use that human-like dexterity of yours to help improve the comfort levels, I'll be very grateful. Come to think of it, Bulbasaur seems to have a problem of some sort. Why don't you start by talking to Bulbasaur? Right, let's talk to Bulbasaur then. What do you need? Here, look what I found. Just for you, you can have it. So another little thing is they'll talk to you. They'll give you some useful items. It's usually quite basic stuff, but always handy, if nothing else. Do you need anything? Well, I want something. Relaxation. So to raise the comfort level, obviously you can talk to the Pokemon. And they will like say, okay, well, we need decoration, we need relaxation, we need somewhere to sleep, we need something fun like toys or whatever. Sometimes it's environmental. So, oh yeah, there we go. So like if you press the right stick, you bring up this area. So this shows me Bulbasaur's habitat. So everything in this habitat needs to be sort of on point. Obviously, if we go over to Cypher's home, it will show you Cypher's home. Some of them sort of like interconnect, which is a bit weird, I find. But it is what it is. But then again, as you go along, you can move Pokemon around as well. We don't have Rock Smash yet, so we can't do that. I can't remember who gives us Rock Smash as well, but we'll find out. Is it Timber? It might be Timber, actually. So we need a straw bed. Get a straw bed for Bulba. Okay, so not everywhere needs a bed. I was gonna say animals there, which I suppose technically are, but the Pokemon tend to sleep in each other's beds, which, you know, it's a bit sus, but, you know, we're not gonna, you know, we're all about free love here, so we're not gonna judge anyone. The judge-free zone. And as you can see, Bulba is straight in there. He loves it. He loves it. And we might have a new Pokemon as well. Who have we got over here? Boop, boop. We got a Combi. I can't remember if we had Combi come over here last time. I was trying to remember which order they come in, but because obviously you start off with Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and sort of Cypher. I think Timber as well. If you go and do Timber, which we'll do in a second. You became friends. Yay, more friends. You've earned a recipe. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. I apologise for my words. I'm not used to doing sort of voiceovers or speaking for this long, so yeah, we're trying, friends. We're doing new stuff. So if we go over here, So we're going to water the area. Like I said, benefit of hindsight, try and learn a bit from our past mistakes and past habitats so we can make things a bit neater and a bit nicer. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do that over there, which is what I didn't mean to do, but hey ho, we'll do this nonetheless. Bosh. I mean, that looks kind of nice, to be fair. That's a weird square, but you restored the boulder-shaped tall grass. So, that's for Timber, which again is a Pokemon we need. But it may take some time. Feel free to do other things. They say that it doesn't always take that long. Rare Pokemon, which I realised is a thing, that does take a while to show up. But again, in this instance, because it's sort of a needed thing, Timber's going to show up kind of like pretty ricky tick. Let's do this as well. There we go. Bosh. Angry boy. He's going to take a swing at us. That's just rude. Since we've just, you know, built your home and everything. You should watch me build. I'm a total pro. Let me know if you want help building a house. Also, yes. You became friends with Timber. I'm pretty sure he gives us Rock Smash, but I can't remember how we get it. Again, we are just getting some of these trees up and running just because we can get some extra food out of it, which is very, very handy for feeding ourselves and the Pokemon. And we've got a trace of Pokemon. You've already registered this. Would you like to open the Pokedex? No, because we've already registered it. Okay, cool. Let's look at our requests. Bed for a buddy. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to Bulba. Obviously, here's a storage spot that's already here, which is nice. Oh, okay, we're going to do that, are we? That's, I'm not sure that's family friendly. There we go. Right, okay. This straw bed is super comfy. I bet I'll sleep great from now on, thank you. It's well rested. So again, our Pokemon's comfort level has gone up. Bulb is a little bit happier, and that makes life nice for everyone. You can tell how much Pokemon likes their home by checking their comfort level. Place things the Pokemon likes near their home to raise their comfort level. Interested in raising the Pokemon's comfort level? Go ahead and ask them if they're feeling really comfy. They'll let you know anything they need from you. If you don't have what they ask for, check the shop or go hunting. When you place an item for a Pokemon, be sure to place it near their home. Items placed too far away have no effect on the Pokemon's comfort level. Here we go. You can press the R button near a Pokemon's home to display the area around it. Display area will appear if you press R again and if you move away from the home. So, there are new challenges available. So, Bulba is loving life, which is what we liked here. The environment level has increased, which is also what we like. So we've got a wider selection of items, we've got new challenges, which is always helpful. I don't know what the level cap is on the environment, but I'm guessing it's going to be like 10 maybe. As I expected, when you want to raise a Pokemon's comfort level, the best talk to them and grant them their requests. More items become available at the shop as the environment increases. We know this. Please, I'm trying not to skip too much because I've already done this, but then I also want to make sure that we're not just talking the whole time. We're actually doing stuff. So as you can see, more challenges have become available, and there's daily challenges, there's multiple challenges that will sort of grow over time as well. So you can see we've already got 300 coins, which is not too shabby. Did we miss one? We did. We have got 500 coins. And again here, things are being unlocked for going up in environment level. So we are going to get a few things. I want to get packing tips. Always good to get this. It's only 100 coins as well. Means you can carry more stuff, which is definitely handy when you're starting out. Leaf dens are pretty good as well because you can start building dens for yourself or for your Pokemon as well, which becomes handy. It's only 50 coins for I think it's free leaf den kits, but you need Pokemon to build, but we'll get into that a bit later on. Right, so do I just want to check a bit more, see what we need, because we've already done some more challenges. We've got more stuff available. I'll get the potted plant because that's a nice decoration to have. Pokemon like that, so we will get that. So what have we got? Build a leaf den. I think I've got a knot in my vines somewhere. What should I do? So you can, if you want something to do or you don't know what to do, go to the professor and they'll tell you the lead mission, the main sort of mission one-on-one. So befriending more Pokemon and raising their comfort levels will unlock new challenges at the shop. And Timber, what do you want, mate? Is there anything you need? How's your comfort level? So let's do this and show people. So this is again how I was saying you can raise the comfort level with food and items. That's simple. You can get a plate and put that out. That's not a problem. Pokemon build specially will lead. Okay, never mind. We're not talking about that. Okay, so I'm probably going to build a den for myself, and I feel like I want to build it here. I feel So we're going to cut that down. And just the thing on cutting. So instead of like, at the moment we haven't got rock smash, but we will do soon. Instead of like punching these out, putting down fresh grass, you can do it this way. So if you put down leafage, for instance, so that'll grow it. And then if you cut it, it'll have nice fresh grass, and you'll get extra leaves out of it, which is fairly handy. So that's a good little trick to know. Let's put a den. We'll squeeze maybe our den back here. Yeah, I quite like that. It's only a small den. And Pokemon can live in it as well. You can live in it. So I quite like how small and compact things and a bit more natural these leaf dens are. Obviously, you can get bigger houses as we go along. So we'll see if anyone has any suggestions on decorations and houses and stuff. Let me know. And like I said, we'll get building, we'll get crafting. Place a building kit, collect the materials, and gather Pokemon who meet the requirements. Talk to a Pokemon who meets the requirements of the building kit. Place you place and have them follow you to it. Words. So again, pretty straightforward. So we've got ourselves a timber. So if you hadn't found one already, it's just showing you that. So you inspect it, and we need 3 sturdy sticks, which we have, and we need 3 leaves, which we also have. Then we need a timber, and in this case, a Charmander. So let's go find our mate Timber. So you can either talk to the Pokemon and just go like, hey, follow me, or you press the up button and they'll follow you. So let's go over there. Let's go get our mate Charmander. I think it says you can have up to 5 Pokemon follow you at one time, which is quite a bit, to be fair. And let's go over here. So now we've got those 2 following us. You have to select them, and then you can start building. Bosh, it's underway. Beep beep. We're done at 12:31 PM. So at the time of us doing this, it is currently 12:15, and it works about in real time, I believe, or thereabouts. So feel free to take it easy and do your own thing while we wait. So let's double check that. So yeah, it's 12:15 exactly. I think when I built the first one of this, it was done a little bit earlier. So like I said, the building times can be quite quick. I don't know if that can be changed in the settings. Maybe it can be, but I kind of like it taking a while. It's quite nice, I feel, instead of it being so quick. I'm guessing it might go up quicker in the future. I don't know. But we'll see. So, build a leaf den. We have done that. What are you doing, squirrel? Found something cool. Here, Ditto, you can have it. You got a sturdy stick. Thank you. We actually need that. So, what I think we'll do, I think that might be, we'll call that episode 2. And then we'll come back, episode 3, when our little den's finished, perhaps. I think that might be a good plan. So see you all next time, friends. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, comment, follow and subscribe and all that jazz. We'll see you in the next one, friends. Peace and love. Bye now. Bye.